So I'm watching Empire, and Lucius is, as usual, getting on my everlasting nerve. Like, his attitude. I'm like, Lucius, what do you expect from Hakeem? All in the like span of 45 minutes, not even 45 minutes, he lost his fiance because folks that you were associated with acted up several fools at what should have been his wedding, and then you turn around and marry the mother of his child. And you expect him to stay there? No, he's leaving the premises. Like, what more can the man take? And then, like, as we're like dealing with all this, next thing you know, RHONDA comes falling from the sky, and it's like either we knew it was going to be somebody falling. It was like, if you wanted to be ANIKA, then you're saying you wanted the baby to die. But then it was like RHONDA, like, what else? Like, she done already got pushed down the stairs. Now she done got like thrown off the building. So it's like, you don't know how to feel about the situation. It's like so much is going on at this time. Hakeem is in the drunken stupor, goes over to the homegirl, his like girlfriend from like last season, and he's like, okay, my marriage is over, so I guess you like a consolation prize, we can be together now. But she's like, you drunk. Yeah, I can see that this girl just left you at the altar, but if you really think that I'm just going to be like, okay, let's get back together when you fresh off this breakup, like, no, this is not what we're going to do. Like, you was in love with that girl, and I'm not going to be the girl that's just going to sit here and take you after you. Like, if you hadn't been left at the altar, you wouldn't be here, so I don't want you now. So everybody's at the hospital because one, you know, RHONDA, she didn't got pushed over the ledge, and then ANIKA, she went into labor, like, right after that, like, Andre, like, tried to choke all the life out of her and her unborn baby because, like, it's true. Like, maybe you did, like, push her down the stairs and maybe she wasn't crazy. Maybe you did push her. Now y'all was fighting and, like, now she's gone. I don't have her anymore. Like, I knew this was going to be, like, he was either going to lose it, or he was going to question his faith. And that's exactly what he's doing. He's questioning his faith, like, oh my goodness, what am I going to do now? Like, my wife is gone. Meanwhile, we have ANIKA. She's in there, like, she's like, what, 6 months pregnant at this time, or how long she's pregnant. She's in labor now because, hey, I didn't just, like, got married. Me and this girl got to fight, and she fell over the edge, and then I got choked. I'm in labor, but I have Lucius right next to me because, you know, he's my husband. He's, like, acting like he's all in love. And he's there to, like, look here. You gonna do what I say, or you can get choked out just how Andre choked you. We gonna say that, you know, RHONDA, she leaped over the edge. Y'all got to fighting and she choked you. If not, I'm gonna choke you. And it's like he was like rubbing her hair, and it was all weird at one point. It's like, come on, push, and I will kill you. You gonna do what I say, or I'm gonna choke you like Andre choked you. And there's a possibility that you can fall over her legs, the nearest one. Then he was like rubbing on her. And then they was like, would you like to cut the cord? He's like, no. It was like, this girl is all emotional. She's in labor. She doesn't need you, Lucius, like, threatening her right now. This is not the time or the place. But you are so paranoid because you see all these people standing around and those aren't feds. Why are they here? Yeah, Lucius is slowly losing it. Lucius, I know you never really liked RHONDA for Andre, but your son is grieving. He just lost his wife. He's not thinking about work right now. And another thing, why are you signing your grandbaby's birth certificate? I know you and ANIKA got married, but that wasn't for real, for real. And I'm trying to figure out, was this like I'm punishing Hakeem because he stormed off afterwards and that he got with ANIKA knowing I had been with ANIKA? Or was it, I'm signing this birth certificate because I'm going to hold this over ANIKA, like, hey, if you try anything, I will take this baby away from you. I'm, like, confused about this. Like, somewhere in his mind, he thought this was a good idea. And, like, I know I keep on talking about Lucius. It's like, the whole show was centered around, like, all the craziness and, like, the low-down evilness that he does. So it's going to be a whole bunch of talking about Lucius and be just, like, want something to happen to him. I know this is a fictional character, but he's playing this fictional character like you really, like, I really want something to happen to him. Like, all the stuff he keeps on doing. Like, Will somebody just come on and just do something to him? Like, why are you signing this baby's birth certificate? Like, why are you being so mean to he lost his wife. Where did you expect this man to just come back to work? You know he has mental health issues. Then he lost his wife. Like, this man is on edge right now. I'm trying to figure out why Cookie's sisters thought that she was dumb, because they were all sitting there talking and they keep on bringing up Tyreek's name. So this is already like, okay, what's going on? Y'all keep on bringing up this man's name. We ain't talked about this man in like 20 years. What's good? He done got to y'all. It's like, no, she just want to talk. He just want to talk to you, that's all. He's standing outside like, hey, Cookie, that's like, if you just, give up Lucious, everything gonna be fine. He gonna, leave you and the boys out in the Empire. He just wants Lucious. And I'm like, is this I'm starting to think this is like a vendetta against Lucious. Like, why are you so mad at Lucious that you want him so bad? Yes, you're an FBI agent. Like this seems personal somehow. Like, I personally want to get you. Yes, it's like bonus that I'm in the FBI, but like if I wasn't in the FBI, I'll be trying to snitch on you to the FBI kind of thing. Am I the only one feeling like that? Like, he is going too hard to get Lucious. I don't know if he's like this with any of his other cases, but this seems personal to me. Yeah, I'm telling you, ANIKA can't win for losing. She done got checked out of the hospital, so Lucious got to track her down and get her to his house. Like, if she get to her house, this is a wrap. They gonna know we not married. The feds gonna be on me like white on rice. So she's there. They're trying to get things together, and we got Granny in the kitchen with a knife talking about some, I don't like you. I don't know why my son married you, but I know you trying to kill me. I'm like first Lucious was threatening her. It's like mother like son. Like, first Lucious was like threatening her while she was giving birth. Now I'm fresh out of the hospital. Now I got Granny over here threatening me. But like, Granny's whole thing is like, I know you trying to kill me, you poisoning me. Like, niggas like, look here, housekeeper lady, can you escort me to, the nursery? And I want to make sure I have about 4 or 5 locks on her, because I don't trust her. And I'm guessing with all that's going on, Hakeem's wedding getting ruined and RHONDA passing away, ain't nobody really been paying attention where Granny is, taking her medicines. Because this doesn't seem like a kind of thing that she's like on her medicine. I'm like, why are you thinking ANIKA's trying to poison you? Like, ANIKA is like, from what I remember, this is just ANIKA's first time around you. So when did she have time to poison you? So like I said, she's off her medicines, and clearly nobody has been paying attention. See, this is where Lucious makes a mistake. He's trying to be nice and sends his butler crew down there to bring a whole, 2 trays of food for Tyreek, who was standing, in his car outside of Lucious's house. He's like, you ain't even got to get a warrant. You can just come in the house. You family. Just come over tomorrow night. And he gets there, and first, how did Tyreek know where Granny was at when nobody else did? Because he was visiting Granny before Andre found her. And I'm like, how did he know where Granny was? Like I said, this is personal. Like, you was stalking Mama to get a lead on where Lucious was. Is that what you did? Like, finally, I know sometime he's gonna slip up and visit his mama, or somebody gonna find out where she is, and I can get to Lucious, because that's what seemed like it's happened. Then he gets to assaulting everybody in the room. But Cookie's boys wasn't having no, like, you can talk about my daddy and ANIKA all you want, but what you're not gonna do is talk about my mama. Because he was like, man, I remember you was doing stuff for your daddy. Now you was like a high educated criminal. Your daddy doggone took your woman and took your baby mom and all that stuff. Then Jamal was like, oh, it's my turn. Yes, my daddy put me in the trash can. My daddy did this, that, and the third. And he was like, and you, Cookie, this should have been your house, but whatever been. It's like, this is what you're not going to do. This is my mama. Talk about him and her all you want to. But what you're not going to do is talk about my mama. And I so appreciate about them. And Cookie's like, we family. So, if his family can't take him down, what makes you think you going to take him down? And it's like, I just realized that Tyreek and Lucious are one and the same. Their egos are so high. I just don't know what to do with these two. Maybe these two could collab on somehow, because they are the same person, different name. Will somebody pull a Misery on Lucius? Y'all remember when, like, oh, dude, the writer was in the bed in Misery and that woman took that hammer and broke both his ankle bones? Will somebody do that to Lucius and then, like, wait till it's almost healed and do it again and, like, do this on repeat? Because, like, this really, like, made me mad. Jamal's on stage about to perform and, like, he has a panic attack. And I'm assuming this is the first time he's performed since being shot and all that stuff. And early when he was performing, which I think is going to come down the line, he was taking some pills. I'm like, I hope he doesn't get, you know, addicted to pills, because a lot of the pain medication they give out all these days has opium in it. Opium is basically heroin, so you're getting like a pill form of a small dose of heroin, and now they're wondering why people are hooked on heroin, because people having back pain and like, okay, I done got a tolerance for this medication, let me bump this up, and the next thing you know, they full out strung out. Back to Jamal's having a panic attack. He don't know what to do. Hakeem pulls him off stage. I don't know why Cookie's trying to slap him around. Like, yes, give him that water. I don't know if he was trying to slap him back into, like, consciousness or what you was trying to do. But quit putting your hands on people, Cookie. Like, that happened earlier when Andre didn't show for the board meeting. Hakeem was basically like, what you gonna do? Ain't no broom here. What you gonna hit me with next? Like, violence is not in everything. But anyway, Lucius is mad because this should have been Jamal's performance. But now his backup singer stepped up, and now everybody's praising her. Now her uncle has leverage on him, and now she is the face of Empire Extreme or whatever it's called. And like, he walks up behind him and like does a gun motion. I'm like, what is, like, somebody please, like, just grab him, tie him to the bed, and like hit his ankle bones, his knee bones, like slather him in honey, throw some fire and something. Like, do something from Lucius, because Lucius like getting on my ever loving last nerve, and I guess that's good because like he's playing the character so well. I'm like, Lucius, I know you're supposed to be this tough guy, but like, this is your family. You should not be that way with your family. I have a question. No one in the editing room noticed that this baby was a rolled up towel, because basically this is, I just happen to have these sheets right here. This is the baby. Lucius was holding the baby. Oh, Cookie, this baby looks so much like you. It is so adorable. But I'm like, y'all couldn't have got a baby doll or something like this. Why do we have this rolled up towels going on? But Cookie was basically like, I just can't do this no more. I'm tired of sitting back, and I'm no longer going to sit back and let you treat my children this way. It's just not going to happen. I won't do it, and I won't do it anymore. Like, he's just doing too much. Earlier, ANIKA and Hakeem were in there with the baby, and Lucius just comes up like, you ain't even hold the baby right. Get her. Oh, come to daddy. I'm like, let this man be a daddy to his baby. Like, why can't you do that? Like, we just can't let this man, like, be a daddy. Yeah, he's never hold a baby. But how's he going to get a chance to learn how to hold a baby if you're not letting him do that? Like, then we had Lucius. He was talking to this actual baby this time, and we have Tariq outside listening to all this on the nanny cam. I was like, see, Lucius, that was your fault. You let this man into your house. You know he's an FBI agent. What, you didn't think he was going to plant some kind of bugs to make sure he can catch you? See, with all the heat that you got going on, I mean, I would have my house swept, every room in my house swept hourly to just make sure there's no traces or anything kind of going on. And these days with baby monitors, even people can like hijack your baby monitor and see what's going on in your house, which is very, very creepy. Like, why? Yeah, so that was the gist that went on. Not Hakeem, but Jamal, I like this time he had going on because it was a Black Lives Matter, and then that is so relevant what's going on in these last few days. Like, 2 men, unarmed men, being gunned down yet again. And I'm so glad that I'm pretty sure this was happening before these 2 incidents happened. But I'm glad they're getting out there that, like, hey, this needs to stop. Like, just because you see a man that is black does not mean he has a gun, and that mean he is threatening. Like, I just wish, I'm going to just have to keep on praying. I just hope y'all do too. So that was just my review. If I left anything out about me, so comment over the response. And like I always on, thank my subscribers and people watching my videos. I want you to like this video, comment, and subscribe. And share this video with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and here on YouTube. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.